What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt. Definitely want to talk about a couple of things today. A bit of a different video, but I'll post the link to what I'm looking at right now. But effectively, there's a house in Brampton that was a power of sale, and it was a $520,000 loss on the purchase price from 2022. So this house, the address is 5 Bassett Crescent in Credit Valley area, Brampton. I'm not sure the area, I can't see it, but 5 Bassett Crescent sold for 1.8, okay, in February of 2022, and it sold in November of just a few days ago, November 27th, for 1.28. Okay, so $520,000 loss on this power of sale. So the lender took over the property and sold it to recoup whatever amount they could for the loan that they put on the property, right? So not only have they paid, right? So I mean, on top of that on top of the 520,000, we got carrying costs, lawyers' fees, taxes, real estate commissions. Like it's even more than 520,000. So this is a big loss for possibly the lender and the owner here, okay, depending on how much was loaned on this property originally, right? Let's say the lender lent 95 LTV on this, right? 95% of the value of the property. Ooh, that's gonna sting, right? And so I'll post a link to this because I'm looking at the tweet right now. And then something else I want to talk about was specifically downtown Toronto. Okay, so I went downtown the other week for a comedy show. So I went downtown to see Sebastian Maniscalco, great comedian, downtown Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. Fantastic show. I've actually never been to a comedy show downtown at a big arena before, and it blew all my expectations. I really enjoyed the show. But in the show, he's like, oh my God, what happened to Toronto? I used to come here, beautiful city, clean. He's like, now there's garbage everywhere. There's homeless people everywhere. There's people doing the fentanyl fold and walking around like zombies everywhere. And he's like, is there anyone running the city? Is there anyone running the show right now? Right? And he's joking about this, but I mean, he's joking, but in a way, it's like very much reality. It's so bad downtown now. And I personally, I used to go downtown a lot. I actually lived in Midtown Toronto from 2016 to 2020. So I do have, I spent a lot of time down there right before COVID, okay, when I was living in Toronto. And, I would take the subway down from Davisville Station to, to Union, or I'd go to St. Andrew, to King, right, or obviously Queen Station. And oh my God, like the amount of crime that's downtown now, the amount of homeless people, like it's dirty. It's not even clean. There's just garbage everywhere. And not only that, it's more expensive than ever, right? Prices for food, everything. Rent is more expensive than ever. Buying a place is more expensive than ever. It's just, why would anyone want to voluntarily live downtown and pay those high prices for that crappy of an environment around you? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you absolutely have to live downtown. Maybe you live down there and you need to, or so you work down there and you have to live very close to work or whatever. I understand that. But to voluntarily want to live downtown, I don't understand. It's just such a mess down there, and it's so expensive. Like, why? Like, so those are the couple things I want to talk about. And in Brampton, it seems like these losses are getting worse and worse because I've made a few videos in the past on my other platforms like TikTok, Instagram about, the losses were more like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Now we're approaching over $500,000 in losses. And so these losses are starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Are we going to see bigger losses over the next few months or next year? It's possible, right? Depends how highly levered people got, how if they overpaid and now they're underwater and they're not able to make their mortgage payments and the houses are going into power of sale. This could only get worse and worse unless a miracle happens and they drop interest rates really quickly and the economy starts booming. But like, what are the chances of that happening? Okay, by next year, what are the chances of everything going right back to normal? I think it's pretty low, right? It's going to take a few years for things to really recover. But yeah, I mean, downtown looks brutal. We got Brampton losses. Bit of a, negative video, but I mean, I'm not really trying to be negative in these videos. I'm really just like talking about what's going on, like what I'm seeing online, like what's the reality, like the results. What am I seeing personally? Like I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just saying like shit is not good right now. Downtown sucks. We got fucking massive losses in Brampton. Like shit is not going well. And so we got to see what happens next year. And of course, if you guys like the video, please hit the like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.